And if I'm not wrong, one of your favorite quote also has to do something about being different, right? Yes, don't do different things, but do things differently. So actually, I would like to know more that how do you implement this in like your daily life? You do in Booklet app that you have mentioned many a times, but in the small things, how do you try, like maybe even deliberately or unconsciously? How do you try to quote unquote do things differently?
I think doing things differently is ingrained in my DNA. All thanks to the environment given to my family members. Since childhood, I've been hearing from my brother, from my sister, you are different. You're different from other guys. And that helped me to assume that being different is good. Whereas most of the parents say, try to help them to blend in the crowd, be more of like the crowd, be similar to others. But I was taught exactly the opposite. You stand out of the crowd. You are different. Your habits are different. Your thoughts are different. Yeah. And that made me feel proud. And no wonder today I think it's my underlying feature of my behavior and character that things that 90% people do, I don't like to do. And things that 90% people don't do, I will do it definitely. Exercise 7 days a week, I think only 10-15% of the world's population must be exercising 7 days a week. I would love to do that. Right? Spending habits. Yeah, I learned this from Tai Lopez, another voracious reader from America, where 90% of people put in money, you pull out from there. And where 90% people are pulling out money from, you put in. I'll give a very funny incident that happened. So me and my friend were hanging out in a mall called Koram Mall in Thane, and he wanted to buy shoes. Okay, so we entered Nike showroom, and he decided to buy a pair of shoes which were worth 4,500 rupees. और मैं चिल्लाया, पागल है क्या? 4,500 का कोई शूज लेता है क्या? And he said, no, Nike. I am a big fan of Nike. Ultimately, he bought it. I said, fine, your shoes, your money. Then we stepped out of the Nike showroom, and the next was crossword. So the booklet guy, crossword, come on. So I entered, I grabbed himself with me, and then I saw a book called $1 Million Habits by Brian Tracy, and the price was 1,500 rupees. I said, dude, I want to buy this. Now the same reaction came from him. पागल है क्या? 1,500 को कोई book लेता है क्या? You see, where people put in money, you pull out. Where people are pulling out, you put in. And I think it's a simple, no-brainer assumption or logic that if only 10% of people of the world are successful and happy, then you should not do what the remaining 90% are doing. Then only you will be that part of small niche group. So simple. You go to my Gali ka Naka, there are two gadi wala. One is selling chaat, bhelpuri, sandwich, dabeli, okay, and pizza. The other is a fruit seller and fruit juice and fruits. Go every evening. The chaat wala is crowded always, or poor little chap who is selling fruits and juice, there is hardly any people around there. I'll go there. Right? I think this is also entrepreneurial mindset. Taking risks, trying to walk the path which is least traveled. It is risky, right? But the long-term results are always great. Where most of the 90% of people give in to the fancies of instant gratification, you delay your gratification as much as possible. And this is the motto or the line that I've ingrained in every cell and muscle of my body, that more the pain now, greater the leisure later. And when that later will come? Never. You keep on telling this till your last breath, and the later will never come. You just have to, give yourself pain, physical pain, mental pain, and you'll get the golden days.
Interesting. So in a way it is like the road not taken, actually making what we call as different.